Hi there, and welcome to a very special Earth Day restorative yoga practice at home. As always, we will be utilizing props. Today I have a chair and a rolled blanket that I'm sitting on. Begin to get settled in to the mat, finding a comfortable seated position. Close the eyes or let the gaze gently fall down in front of you. Begin to settle in to the mat and in to the earth. Letting that gaze fall down and in, find your breath. Beginning to slow the breath down, taking soft, slow inhales in and long, slow exhales out. I invite you now to find centering breath. Close the mouth and draw the breath in and out the nose. Feel the breath move through the nostrils, letting the wave-like flow of breath to tune you down and in. Begin to release your burdens into the floor and into the earth. Staying with our centering breath, begin to slow the breath down. Slow inhales in, exhale even slower. After a few rounds of this centering breath, release control and allow the breath to come back to its natural flow. Gently open the eyes and let's roll the shoulders, shrugging the shoulders up and back, working out all those little kinks and crunchies. Reverse the rotation, coming forward, then back, and then drop the elbows. Bring the shoulders out from under the ears. Let's find seated cat-cow. Inhaling in for cow, extending the chest open. Then exhale, round the back, arcing towards the back wall into cat. Seated cat-cow, letting the breath inform the movement. Find what feels good here. Working and the massaging the spine up and back. After a few rounds of cat-cow, find neutral and sit up nice and tall. Maybe tuning in to how your spine feels after this gentle movement. Finding seated twist, right hand comes to left knee and reach the left arm behind, looking back over that shoulder. Nice deep inhale in, and a soft, slow exhale coming forward and through to the other side. Gazing over the opposite shoulder, nice big inhale in, soft, slow exhale out to release and come forward. Seated side bend. Right arm comes down beside you on the blanket or on the mat, reaching the left hand up out of the waist, and then over to the side. Instead of crunching and releasing into the side bend, can you pull the arm diagonally, really stretching through the side body? Again, nice big inhale, and then exhale, release, switching to the other side. Stretch the right arm up and out first, then begin to reach over to the side. Open the ribs, allowing for a big full breath in, and exhale, release down. Let's find our first restorative yoga posture or shape. For our nest today, we'll utilize a chair and a rolled blanket. Bring the blanket down in front of the chair lengthwise on the mat. We want the length of the blanket to support the length of our back. We'll be sitting on the blanket, but our head and neck need to rest as well. So sit on the lower portion of the blanket, swing the legs up and onto the chair. Depending on the back of your chair, you might need to loop your feet through the back so they can be comfortable. Begin to scoot and settle on that blanket, rolling down so the full length of the spine all the way through the head and neck is supported on the blanket. Shift, settle in, find what feels good here, and then release the arms out to the sides towards a nice wide T shape. Close the eyes. This might be a good time to find a gentle eye covering if that is calling for you today. Once again, settle in to the breath. Invite that centering breath in. Soft, slow inhale in. Soft, slow exhale out. Allow the body to become heavy. For this moment, release your burdens into the mat and in to the earth. And feel the earth, the floor, the mat, the props rising up to meet you, offering gentle support and holding, allowing the body to come to stillness. Release your burden with each exhale out. Feeling a drawing in on our inhales and a releasing and letting go with each exhale. Letting the calves and shins become heavy. feeling a sense of openness in our knees, allowing them to rest and relax. Feeling our powerful thighs push our low back and hips down towards the earth. Letting our hips become like sand, drawing down towards the floor. The belly is soft and gently moves with the wave-like flow of the breath. Opening the belly and chest with our inhale and slowly releasing on the exhale. Feeling our heart space radiate out into the world. Feel the sensation of drawing in the support of the earth and an opening and releasing of the heart with our exhale. The shoulders are heavy. Our arms sinking further down into the support of the earth. Check in with the back of the neck. Tuck the chin and extend the back of the neck long, letting the full length of the neck and back of the head settle down on our blanket. Find quiet stillness and rest. Gently coming back into this space and time, begin to gently open the eyes and remove the eye covering. Draw some gentle movement back into the body, bringing the arms out in front of you into zombie-like arms. Then begin to find snow angels. Bring the arms up overhead. Sweep the arms and hands out to the side, down, and then back in front, overhead, and down to the sides. Finding gentle arm rotations or playful snow angels on the floor. Let's change the rotation of the arms, coming up overhead first, then coming in front, down to the sides. Just a few rotations in this direction. The arms can come back down to the sides, palms down. Gently bend one knee in, letting that foot rest on the front of the chair. Softly, slowly drawing in the other knee. Let the body rest here. Then gently hug the knees in. Maybe find some gentle movement from side to side before rolling off your blanket off to the side. Find fetal position for one round of breath before pushing into the hands and arms, coming up to sitting. Adjust the blanket towards the top of the mat. I'm going to re-roll, create a little bit more support again, kind of refluff the blanket, and then just scoot my chair off to the side. Roll, find that nice support again, placing it at the top of the mat. This time we will be sitting below the blanket. I recommend having a little distance between you and the blanket, but play around here. Again, whatever works for you and your practice. The low back can either be right against the blanket or again, find a little space. Let's begin by bending the knees flat on the mat and walk yourself down. Again, lengthwise on the blanket. Adjust, play, move. This is your time, your practice. Again, find that point where your body just wants to sigh and settle in. Today, I would like some more support for my head, so I'm simply going to roll the top of my blanket under, tucking in the tail of my blanket to create a small pillow, creating just a little elevation for my neck and head. Arms come out wide towards the T shape. The knees can stay bent or extend the legs long on the mat. Close the eyes, once again settling back in to our practice. Letting the earth bear our burdens as we release in to the floor. Once again, finding quiet stillness. Gently blink the eyes open. Draw the knees in, feet come flat to the mat. Draw the arms in, hugging yourself deeply, crossing one arm over the other, as if the fingertips are trying to reach towards the spine. Feel the love, soaking in the support of the earth and this restorative practice. Uncross the arms. Whatever arm was on top goes to bottom. Once again, fingertips trying to touch towards the spine. Inhale in, Exhale, release the arms coming down beside you. Roll on to one side so you can push into the hands and arms to come up to sitting. For the next posture, we'll move our blanket widthwise on the mat in the middle of our mat. Come to sit on the bottom edge of the blanket. Once again, roll yourself down, adjusting so the blanket is supporting the sacrum and hips. The low back is in the air. The shoulders are pressing down into the earth. Let the arms come out wide. The feet stay on the mat, knees are bent. Find your breath. Soft, slow inhale in. Soft, slow exhale out. Gently blink the eyes open. Bring the hands down to the sides, push into the feet, arcing the hips up towards the ceiling and pushing the blanket out from underneath. Gently roll the spine down. If it's accessible, shimmy that blanket down towards the bottom of the mat so it can rest and support the knees. Coming in to final relaxation and shavasana. Close the eyes. Let the body become heavy. Feeling the earth rising up to meet us. Just as we honor and cherish the earth, we must also honor and cherish self-care. Finding ways to support a healthy body and mind so we can fully enjoy the wonders and beauty of this planet we call home. As you find your gentle relaxation here, the video will play out. Stay as long as you need, surrendering to the support of this wonderful earth we call home.